Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ruchika and welcome to Creating Balance. Unlike various other conditions, acidity or gastroesophageal reflux disease is almost completely preventable. Gastroesophageal reflux disease is basically more severe and chronic form of acidity. In this condition, there is basically reflux of acids from our stomach into our food pipe. Gastro word is basically related to our stomach and esophagus is our food pipe. Now when there is reflux of the contents of stomach into our food pipe, this is known as acidity, and when this condition is chronically present, then it is known as gastroesophageal reflux disease. In this, basically there is some problem in the lower esophageal sphincter. Now lower esophageal sphincter is basically a combination of few muscles at the joint of food pipe and our stomach. And when there is some problem in these muscles, or there are various other factors also due to which there is reflux of the acids of the stomach into our esophagus. So this condition should be treated as soon as possible, or this should be avoided with a few lifestyle changes, because this condition actually damages the lining of our food pipe, which can further lead to various other health issues also. In this video, I will talk about 8 simple lifestyle changes which can help you to deal with this condition and prevent GERD. So let's begin the video. To avoid GERD, there is not just one specific thing that you can do. There are a variety of lifestyle changes that a person needs to make in order to avoid GERD altogether. And in this video, I'm going to talk about 8 such common lifestyle changes that can help you to avoid GERD. The first and the basic change that you need to make is to avoid triggering foods altogether. Triggering foods are basically the foods which increase the production of acid by your body. So you need to find out the foods that trigger acidity in you and try to avoid those foods in your diet. Triggering foods can be different for different people. For example, someone can drink a cup of coffee and he could be absolutely fine with that. But for someone else, the same action can arise the symptoms of acidity. So it is very important to find out the foods that trigger acidity in you and try to avoid those foods. The most common foods which are known to cause acid reflux are spicy foods, fatty foods, fried foods, then tea, coffee, smoking, citrus foods. These all foods are known to increase the reflux of acid by your stomach. So it is very important, if you have constant problem of acidity, it is very important to avoid such foods. The next thing is to eat smaller meals. Large meals will fill up your stomach and put pressure on the lower esophageal sphincter. As I have already explained, that lower esophageal sphincter is basically a group of muscles present at the junction between our food pipe and our stomach. When our stomach is filled with food, then it puts pressure on this lower esophageal sphincter, and this will make the reflux and GERD more likely to happen. So instead of consuming larger meals at once, you can consider consuming small frequent meals. The next thing is to don't lie down immediately after eating something. It is very important to wait for at least 2 to 3 hours before you lie down after a meal. Normally, gravity helps to avoid reflux or GERD from developing. But when immediately after a meal you lie down to take a nap, you are actually taking gravity out of the equation. As a result, the acid can more easily pass through the lower esophageal sphincter and reach our esophagus. So it is very important to give a gap of 2 to 3 hours before going to bed after a meal. So it is very important to eat your dinner early. The next thing is to avoid tight fitting clothes or tight belts. If you have a constant problem of GERD, you should try to avoid putting on too tight clothes or tight belts, because tight clothes and tight belts can actually put a pressure on your stomach, which can lead to acid reflux. You can put on slightly loose fitting or comfortable clothes. Next thing is to elevate your bed. Raising the head side of your bed by 6 to 8 inches can actually help the gravity to keep your gastric acids down into your stomach while you are sleeping. You can also use a wedge-shaped support, but don't use just extra pillows under your head, because they will only raise your head and this won't help with GERD. To prevent GERD while you are sleeping, it is very important to try to raise your whole upper body. The next thing is to lose some fat. Obesity is the leading cause of GERD. Extra belly fat puts pressure on your abdomen and stomach and pushes the gastric juices up into the esophagus. So if you have extra belly fat, you can consider reducing it a bit. The next thing is to review your medications. There are a number of medications which increase your risk for GERD. So it is very important, if you are taking any such medicine, then talk to your doctor about switching to another drug that doesn't have same effect on the upper digestive tract. However, never stop or change your prescribed medication on your own. Always consult your doctor first. The next thing is to stop smoking and cut back on alcohol. Many studies have shown that nicotine present in the cigarettes actually relaxes the lower esophageal sphincter, which increases the chances of acid reflux. Along with relaxing the lower esophageal sphincter, it also interferes with our saliva's ability to clear the acid from our esophagus. Now, alcohol also relaxes the lower esophageal sphincter. So if you consume these things, it's very important to avoid them. Now, along with these 8 lifestyle changes, a better sleep and stress relief can also help you to prevent GERD. That's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Stay happy to stay healthy.